Okay. On to the next issue finally. November 1985. One whole pound. One whole pound for this. It's not an official Amstrad publication. We're better. It's for you. Yeah, Kung Fu, World Series Baseball, Hyper Sports. What to look forward to. We should be playing a few of these at least, whatever we have time for. We've got stuff on modems. Saw this advert in the first issue. Good Bruce Lee face. And that dude. Oh, and this dude. Nice password, shame about the identity. Wonderful. Yes, dear readers, I can say that now because after the first issue, I know that we've got some. In fact, we've got thousands. It's been a great response to our pleas for letters and questionnaires. You obviously take your duties as readers and Amstrad owners very seriously indeed. Oh. Game delays. Humble apologies to all those still waiting to receive tapes from us as part of our launch subscription offer. 3 of the games on offer, Hypersports, Matchday, and World Series Baseball, weren't released when we expected them to be. And as a result, the dispatch of huge numbers of waiting Jiffy bags has had to be delayed. Yeah. Here we go. Salute to Toot. They're already saluting to Toot. Because Toot's the best part of the magazine, I'm sure. Here he is. Normally, Toot is extremely reticent about his private life, but after much pleading, he agreed to make an exception for the readers of Amstrad Action and to write us a diary of a typical day in his rich and varied life. The kind of life the rest of us can only dream of leading. Oh no. Oh no, 11 a.m. I'm woken by my faithful Chinese manservant Ding. Bringing breakfast on my favourite silver tray. Oh no. While the champagne chills to exactly the right temperature, I speed read through the mail and select a half a dozen or so invitations which seem to be at least faintly interesting. Dinner with Diana and Charles? Or a private box at a Wham concert? Today both seem dreadfully boring. Life is full of difficult choices. But at least the view of Hyde Park from my penthouse balcony is always beautiful. So apparently Toot is rich. Oh no. 11:30 to 12. While Ding shaves me, I telephoned the AA team to warn them that I shall be visiting this afternoon. So touching to hear the excitement in their voices when they hear I'm coming. 12:30 to 4. Luncheon to my favourite financial advisor at the club. She's crashing. She's a crashing bore with all her facts and figures and profits and losses. Oh boy. Excitement. I tried to shift the conversation to the latest master game, but she merely stares at me with an expression of utter blankness on her spreadsheet face. Still, it seems like I'm a few million richer than last month, and the brandy here is really very good indeed. Excellent. 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock. Ding drives a Rolls-Royce Phantom Cloud Wraith with built-in Amstrad and jacuzzi to Somerton. I decided against the jacuzzi and concentrate instead on Highway Encounter, which Wade is called to tell me maybe the master game. I'm almost impressed, although it does seem rather similar to an idea I had a couple of years ago. 5 o'clock. The AA team cheer and throw their caps in the air as I descend with only a little help from my ding from the cushioned depths of my Rolls-Royce Phantom Cloud Wraith, and with built-in jacuzzi and Amstrad. As I walk down the red carpet and am introduced to the new faces, bestowing a smile here and a word of encouragement of there. Okay, I realise that what a great thrill it is that these normally dull and insignificant people are to be near me, if only for a few moments. 5 to 5:30, I quiz the publisher on his finances, tell Wade what ratings he must give the games, order the editor to give me prominence in the magazine, and remind Trev that I am rather more handsome than he is giving me credit for. So Toot is the one that gives the ratings for the games. Make a note of that. They're all suitably respectful. I warn them that their already tiny wage packets will be even thinner if they do not do as they are told. Apparently Toot is their boss. 5:45, with tears in their eyes, the AA team bid me farewell as I climb back into the Rolls-Royce Phantom Cloud Wraith with built-in jacuzzi and Amstrad. When will they see me again? The poor things, they have no idea. 7 o'clock, time to prepare for the evening. I've decided to have what people call a quiet night in. I have seen enough of royalty and pop stars this week, so it will be a little candlelit supper for 50 or so. I must try not to eat so much caviar tonight. Can my waistline really be thickening? From the looks at the picture, you've got 50 seats, they're all empty. Yep. Boy, 8 o'clock. After my bubble bath and massage, Ding lays out a dozen or so suits for me to choose from. I pick one at random. They are all so beautiful, and listen to a little Mozart while I slip into it. I always find Mozart so civilized. Don't you agree? Civilized. 9 o'clock. I greet my guests and realise that I would rather have gone to the Wham concert, any concert, rather than face this collection of politicians, film stars, and magnates. Sometimes I almost crave the company of ordinary people. 1 a.m. I slip away to my bedroom, leaving the guests still guzzling the exquisite food and playing the latest Amstrad games. An early night for me, as I curl up with the latest Jeffrey Archer. It's the only way to get a good night's sleep. Excellent. Now we know what Toot does every day. Right, now we get letters. Because the first letter is, I've written to express my view on your new magazine. What can I say? Brilliant, fantastic, wow. One point I must plead, please, no program listings. Uh-oh. He might be disappointed. Another minor quibble is that it might be a good idea to cut down the amount of software reviews, but go into more depth on the ones you do review. Apart from that, keep up the good work. I'm keenly awaiting my next copy of Amstrad Action for the post next month. Ian Ridley, Liverpool. Sorry, Ian, listings are in, but not in a big way, so I don't think that will spoil your enjoyment of the mag. I think you'll find the games are reviewed in even more depth this month, and that they have more space. Yeah, they don't have to fit in 130 this time. Ratings rage. Great mag, great reviews, great competitions. The reviews were quite accurate. How can Fist have a staying power rating of 95%? It's the most boring game I've played for ages. plenty of lasting challenge in all 10 Dans. All that changes a few levels of difficulty. I'll give it around 30%. Matt Brown, for somewhere apparently. Bob Wade stands by his rating, of course. If you're a pacifist, I can see you might not like it. Won't read every letter, I suppose. We've got to get on with this, I suppose. Big spender. Having brought your Brawler Excellent Superb mag, I must say for a first issue it ain't bad. However, there is just one small teeny weeny grumble. Looking through your mag with trusty pen and checkbook, I occasionally wrote checks worth £28.85. Would it be possible to not make your review so persuasive? To add to this moment of sheer extravagance, my Amstrad tape deck packed up. It has unfortunately been sent out to the computer's equivalent of a hospital. Now I'm faced with the prospect of having 3 super whiz power bang etc. games with nothing to play them on. Now combat links won't get linked, Alien 8 will stay Alien, and Beachhead won't get landed. Still, life goes on. I've still got the cat to boot about. I'm looking forward to the next issue and hoping it's better. If that's truly possible, than the first issue. S. Loter, London E7. You have our sympathy, but we hope you don't really take out your frustration on the cat. Oh dear. Not the cat. Oh, looks like this dude here, with his little trumpet. Charge, man. Okay. Oh no. Another person complaining that they don't want typing listings. Oh no. Please don't start putting in typing listings. There are plenty of mags around already that have pages and pages of that, and you don't need to do it. Oh boy. And Toot is amazing. Yes. Stan Glendinning, Darlington, Durham. To Stan, yep. This is apparently all the letters they get. Colour comment. I've only one comment, that is some of your screenshots are in black and white. They should be in colour because it makes a lot of difference to the overall screenshot. Apart from that, your magazine is great. Jesse Arthur, Heathfield, East Sussex. No response to that. Meanwhile, in the far reaches of space. Now, back to these letters. Thought everyone liked those old black and whites. Oh, we've got a little Charlie Chaplin fellow here. Monomone, sorry. I'm writing to congratulate you on publishing such an excellent magazine. The only complaint I have is that you don't use colour in your encyclopedia. It would be a lot better if you did, because at the moment the section looks dull. But otherwise, a fantastic magazine. Gurpreet Sankera, West Bromwich, West Midlands. Unfortunately, we can't use colour everywhere. If we did, the cover price of the mag would be about £10. We think the colour pages are best used for reviews of the hot new games, so that we can show you what they really look like. There you go. Yes, someone complaining about the weird process of typo from the first issue. Like no one noticed or something. Oh no, shock, horror. I'm appalled. He's appalled. He's appalled. I've just purchased and read the first copy of Amstrad Action, and I find it extremely offensive. Personally, I would give up now because the magazine is of a poor quality. The general class of the magazine by constant use of the words "sussed" and "sonics." The only point to your credit is the encyclopedia, which is still not perfect, as it is not in alphabetical order. David Butterworth, Leamington, Hampshire. You strive for perfection, David, and truly sorry for any offence that we may have given you by our use of the English language. The encyclopedia was written by category of game. Perhaps you should stick to the Times, but they don't review as many games as we do. I can assure other readers that we are not going to give up. More letters. Certainly got plenty. Pirate Pal. I'm writing to you about a friend of mine who shall remain nameless in his habit of buying games. He will go into a shop, buy a game, pirate it, take it back, make him an excuse and exchange it for another, or get his money back. Once he has bought three £1.99 games, kept them for 4 months and used them as blanks until they were broken. Then he took them back, saying his mum had bought them yesterday for the wrong computer and got his money back. I think this kind of attitude ruins software companies at the moment. I'm saving up for hypersports, whereas my friend would just pirate it and take it back. Edwards, Crew, Cheshire. That's a pretty sneaky pal you've got there, and you're right. This sort of thing does damage software companies, and in the end, the software user. Does your friend know that he's not just cheating, but breaking the law? Uh-oh. Oh, we got Boulder Dash, Ashkeron. Oh, now we got the whole thing on the PCW. Oh, the PCW show. Not to be confused with the PCW computer, which is, I think, they're also mentioning in this issue. Oh, yeah, look at this. Look at this Rambo dude. Woohoo! More pictures. More pictures. Oh no! What is that? Quack quack! Two Donald Ducks hanging around the US gold stand. Terrifying. Maybe all this news. The Secret Diary of Adrian Mole, age 13 and a half. Mosaic, who brought you Level 9's Eric the Viking, are now bringing out a game based on the mega bestseller, The Secret Diary of Adrian Mole. This little package is also from the Level 9 stable and boasts some attractive graphics. What's more, the text seems to capture the spirit of the book better than either the play or the TV series of the same name. Full review in next month's adventure pages. Kuma Keep Coming. Kuma's prodigious range for the Amstrad keeps expanding, with the latest original release for the machine being called Argo Navis and featuring arcade adventure and shoot 'em up elements. The game features a 96 screen spaceship, oh, yeah, in which you have to collect 12 crystals. These then have to be taken to the command cabins to activate the self-destruct mechanism before you make your escape. We'll be reviewing the game next month, but if you can't wait, it will cost you £6.95 on cassette. Ariola's 5. Ariola's Soft are winding up for the Christmas bonanza by releasing 5 titles in October and November. Pre-Amstrad versions of these could be seen running on their 200 square foot video wall at the PCW show. First out towards the end of October will be Archon and One on One. The first of these is a blend of strategy and action on a chessboard. If you want to take a piece, you'll be forced to do battle with your opponent. Archon costs £10.95, a bit extra because it comes with a deluxe box with booklet. One on One is a hit basketball game in which you control either Larry Bird or Dr. Julius Erving, two very tall men who happen to be the biggest stars in US ball. There's no deluxe box that only costs £8.95. Other imminent releases are Skyfox, the Super Flight Simulator, and Wizard, a 100-screen adventure game. Both will cost around £9 and should be available in early November. That's 4 games. Okay. Dogs of War, Novagen's Mercenary, the follow-up to their CBM64 hit Encounter, will be appearing on the Amstrad sometime in November at £9.95 on cassette. The game starts a mercenary working on a strange planet's surface. It's a mixture of flight simulator and shoot 'em up. It makes extensive use of vector graphics. Novian's Bruce Jordan said that the Amstrad version was even more impressive than the Commodore one and added that the company had a commitment to the machine, but Encounter will not be making an appearance on the Arnold. Ah. Mirrorsoft have Dynamite Dan and Spitfire 40 approaching over the horizon at the end of October. Dan is an arcade adventure featuring platforms, lifts, and wacky hazards. The hero has to foil Dr. Blitzen's plans for world domination by cracking the safe, stealing the plans, and making his escape on a blimp, all for £8.95 on cassette. Spitfire 40 lets you play the Douglas Bader-ish role of a trainee Spitfire pilot in 1940. This flight simulator with combat dares you to work your way up from novice to group captain with more decorations than a wedding cake. Could this be your finest hour? It will cost you £9.95 to find out. I remember playing Dynamite Dan lots back in the day. Fun game, even if it was rather hard. And Gargoyle Triple Treat. Fans of Dunderark will be delighted with the news that Gargoyle are writing a trilogy of games for the Amstrad called the Siege of Earth Trilogy. They'll take a more futuristic viewpoint than the previous adventures and star a space-suited hero. The first game is called Marsport, with the second and third ones being Fornax and Gath. So I don't even remember at all. Remember Marsport and that's it. Marsport will be reviewed in issue 3 with Fornax due for release in January next year and Gath in April. Also on schedule for November is Suevo's World, in which Gargoyle has taken a more light-hearted view of things for a spin-off from the animated adventures. The game is only £7.95 compared to the £9.95 of the other games. Virgin works on Shogun. What I presume is supposed to be Japanese on the side here, is it? Virgin Software, enjoying an almost unequaled reputation among Amstrad owners thanks to the success of Sorcery, are working on 2 new game titles. Strange Loop is another multi-screen arcade adventure, this time with some 250 locations. You guide a spaceman around a bizarre derelict robot factory, shooting enemies and trying to solve a number of pretty devious puzzles. Release is due by the end of October. Nearer Christmas will come Shogun, an icon-driven adventure based around the cult TV series based around the James Clavell novel. Martial arts correspondent reports the games feature a number of independent characters, the aim being to get them to comply with your wishes. They have a martial arts correspondent. Fancy. Elite's Commando Action. The hit coin-op arcade game Commando has become the centre of a legal warning between software houses Elite and Alligator. Elite, who obtained the license for the game, took Alligator to court to prevent them releasing the title called Who Dares Wins, which according to Elite was effectively a copy of Commando. Alligator's Mike Mahoney told us that they had now agreed to make alterations to their game. The scenario is being moved from the jungle to a town. Both companies are still planning to produce versions for the Amstrad. Commando, which features a jungle soldier running riot with machine gun and grenades, is reckoned to be the biggest arcade hit since Track and Field, and Elite believe it will become one of the best-selling arcade games of the year. Meanwhile, Elite are also pressing ahead with a version of Scooby-Doo for the Amstrad, costing £8.95 on cassette and £12.95 on disc, more than the Commodore and Spectrum versions. Tisk tisk. The game features the lovable characters Scooby and Shaggy in what Elite describes as the first ever computer cartoon. Well, we've heard that one before. Elite Steve Wilcox says the player's role is as director of an interactive cartoon. The characters are said to communicate by means of speech bubbles, although no one here can ever remember the real Scooby-Doo saying anything other than Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Golden lineup. US Gold have revealed their planned release dates for the Amstrad versions of their top-selling titles. Raid is first off, due out a week after this issue hits the newsstands. Next is Impossible Mission on November 1st, followed by a week later by Bruce Lee. You can read an exclusive review of the latter in this issue. Dam Busters, Beachhead 2 and Return to Oz are all due before Christmas, with Winter Games and Bounty Bob Strikes Back coming soon after. Stand by for hot American winter. A space contraption. The end of October should see the release of SPACE and Contraption for Audiogenic, both at around £8 on cassette. SPACE, Space Pilot Advanced Combat Emulator, is a high-tech flight simulator which Audiogenic claim will revolutionise the training of our space pilots. Contraption is a graphically cute platform game which Icon Software are converting in conjunction with Audiogenic from their BBC version. It should feature a total of 20 screens. Naughty Zelda, we're outraged to hear that a planned Amstrad title from Audiogenic is claimed to have a world first for a computer game, a pornographic cover. Never mind the cover, the title is evil enough. It's called Space Agent Zelda Meets the Bug Eyes. The mind boggles. It's another game that I've never heard of. I don't think it's ever shown up anywhere. Hit Squad Attack at Christmas. 4 famous software houses have combined to make a compilation tape for Christmas called They Sold a Million. Ocean, US Gold, Ultimate, and Software Projects have all contributed a program, with 2 of them being specially written for the Amstrad. The tape will be marketed under the specially created Hit Squad label. The 4 games for the Amstrad are Beachhead, Daley Thompson's Decathlon, Jet Set Willy, and Saberwolf. Attic Attack was originally in the lineup instead of Saberwolf, but you can still expect to see the original Ultimate Arcade Adventure and the latest Spectrum release Nightshade in the coming months, although they can't say when. Yeah, Attic Attack never showed up. Surprisingly, Jet Set Willy is also being rewritten to correspond to the original small version, which was the bestseller on other micros. This seems crazy because Arnold owners already have the extended version known as Jet Set Willy 2 on other micros. Why anyone would want to rewrite a game to make it smaller, easier, and less interesting is a mystery to us. Well, easier would be nice. Still, the compilation is good value for money at £9.99 on cassette and £12.95 on disc. And between the 4 games featured on the 3 machines, there are Spectrum and C64 versions as well. They really have sold 1 million. Asterisk the Aussie. Not content with taking the market by storm with Fist, Melbourne House are planning to an even more impressive autumn schedule. In addition to their adventure releases, Terramolinos and Lord of the Rings, they have games based around that famous Gaelic fighter Asterisk. Right, okay. And a new combat game, Fighting Warrior. Fighting Warrior is similar to Fist, but features 2 guys battling with swords instead of fists. There's no indication yet of what the Asterisk game will be, but knowing what he and his mate Obelisk get up to, it should be fun. Now, I can't tell if they spelt those like that on purpose or not. Vivian U. The game of the show of the young ones from Orpheus should be on the Amstrad screens in mid-October at a price of £7.95 on cassette. The game features all your favourite creeps from the TV show, Vivian, Rick, Mike and Neil. The players of the game have to choose one of the 4 characters while the computer controls the other 3. Characters can speak to each other and speech bubbles will appear from the animated figures' mouths. Oh, we've got Amstrad Action Hot 20. Here it is, our first chart of the current top-selling Amstrad titles is supplied to us by Gallup, to be carefully distinguished from our readers' charts of favourite titles elsewhere in this issue. It shows Melbourne House still firmly at number 1 with Fist, probably the biggest selling title ever on the Amstrad. Also selling well and deservedly so are the 4 Mastertronic budget releases, which are good value in anybody's book. Arnold owners' taste for lots of different software is evident in the appearance of Scrabble, Red Arrows, Red Moon, and the still popular Dundark. The chart was compiled by Gallup over the 4 weeks up to the 20th of September and is now virtually the only sales chart worth looking at. Then again, you see which game you actually like turned to hot stuff. Number 1, The Way of the Exploding Fist. Number 2, Frank Bruno's Boxing. Number 3, Finders Keepers. A budget game already. Number 4, Chiller. Another budget game, I think. Number 5, Non Terra Quoris. Number 6, Scrabble. Number 7, Beachhead. Number 8, Red Arrows. Number 9, Locomotion. Number 10, Brian Jack's Superstar Challenge. Number 11, Starion. Number 12, Alien 8. Number 13, Earwolf. Somehow. Number 14, Red Moon. Number 15, Daley Thompson's Decathlon. Number 16, A View to a Kill. Number 17, Grand Prix Rally 2. Again, somehow. Number 18, Dundark. Number 19, Project Future. Number 20, Shorts Fuse. Now we've got a battle on modems. We'll skip over this hacker speak. RS-232 interface, a piece of electronics which connects an Amstrad's and Arnold's expansion port and allows it to talk to modems and other computers. That's the theory. Arrgh! The sound emitted by a would-be hacker after 4 hours spent trying to get an RS-232 interface to work properly. Modem stands for modulator demodulator. Get it? It's a piece of kit with 2 connections, one to your micro via an RS-232 interface, the other to your phone socket. It converts signals from Arnold into a form in which they can be passed through the telephone network and picked up at the other end by another modem. Baud, the term used to measure how fast data is transferred by a modem, or RS-232. 300 baud is equivalent to about 30 characters a second. approximately, maybe. Technically, it's the number of times the bit changes per second, if I remember correctly. A database, an organized store of information held by a computer. Prestel, a huge database run by British Telecom which allows thousands of people all over the country to run up substantial phone bills. They do this by accessing screens of information from a vast library of regularly updated data supplied by companies ranging from travel agents to supermarket chains. Micronet and ViewFax 258, two of the companies providing information on Prestel of prime interest to micro users. Among other things, they offer computer-related news, the chance to contact fellow computer freaks, and programs which you can download and save for future use. Telecom Gold, another BT service, this one aimed mainly at providing communications and telex facilities for businesses. Bulletin boards, information exchange services run by numerous hobbyists around the country, usually on a non-profit making basis. Ring them up and get lots of engaged tones. Electronic mail, a service offered by Prestel, Telecom Gold, and many private bulletin boards, allowing you to send instant letters down the phone line to anyone else using the same service. Telesoftware, software in the form which can be transferred down a telephone line. I hope that taught you something. Well, here's what Micronet looks like. And I've got reviews of various devices. £153. So it's not cheap. And you got Amstrad's one, which is third the price. Probably the most common one as well. BizProgs. Mailing list. Okay, we've got a mailing list program already. Yeah. We're not going to try the serious software, are we now? Okay. Chefar Software presents Lemonade. Cassette available for Amstrad's BBC Model B Commodore 64. Disc available for Amstrad. Culmination of 10 months' work by 5 of Britain's top games writers. Okay. Took 5 people to write that. Klondike Gold. Howdy, partner. In this adventure, you're after gold, but it's not buried in the desert. No, siree, Bob. No, it's in the bank. First, you have to find the hidden combination to the safe, and then execute a daring robbery on the bank, avoiding jail and the noose. Mystery Mansion. Dare you enter the mysterious mansion Nebula on a quest for fabulous treasure. Your hunger for wealth and to succeed where others have failed urges you deeper into the heart of the mansion where danger lurks around every corner. Only your skill and ingenuity can save you now. Cassette available for Amstrad. BBC Model B. Disc available for Amstrad. Right. There you go. Night Law. Alien 8. Sideways advert, just like you always wanted. Oh, we'll go with this light pen advert again. Oh, here we go. Here's the PCW. The other PCW. With printer. It comes with a printer. It's a word processor. It's designed for word processing. It does have games. But yeah, we'll move on here. High Rise. It's from Bubble Bus. Other new title, Wizard's Lair for Commodore 64, Amstrad and Spectrum. We'll be getting to that. Oh no, it's cassette 50! 50 games. Maze Eater, Cyclones, Space Mission, Lunar Landing, Fantasyland, Star Trek, original title that one, Whirly, Attacker, Tanks, Galactic Attack, Evasive Action, Noughts and Crosses, Royal Rescue, Play Your Cards Right, Creepy Crawly, Hangman, Pontoon Bet, Thin Ice, 3D Maze, they've got a 3D game in there, Colony 9, Force Field, something I can't read. Let me zoom in a bit here. That does not help. Something that starts with S. Ends with T. It's SO something T. Tunnel Escape, Barrel Jump, Trucking, Ruddy 3000, Sitting Targ, Nemesis. I know you will have a thing to say about that title eventually. Spaceship, Jet Flight, King's Orb, Intruder, Inferno, Ghosts, Submarines, Space Base, Planets, Black Hole, Dynamite, Time Bomb, Day at the Races, Space Search, Trivia Quiz, Rats, Tanker, Dungeon Adventure, Chet Mobile, High Rise, The Force, Exchange. Yeah, this was available on a lot of systems. Not just the Amstrad, we've got Commodore 64, Spectrum, Atari, VIC-20, Electron, Atmos, Auric 1, ZX81, Dragon, BBC A and B, and Apple. So yeah, they published this on a lot of systems. You get a free watch with it, even with £10, over £10. Ooh. Prepare yourself for the highway encounter. Approaching fast, brain-blowing graphics, mega-blasting power, fast action playability, highway encounter, a totally new direction from Vortex. Once you're on it, there's no turning back. Highway encounter for the Amstrad CPC, £8.95. Okay, now we've made it the best bit, the bit we've been waiting for. Well, here's a list of all the games too that we're going to be going through. We'll get through some of these at least. The first one here is Wizard's Lair. So now we can get started actually playing games. It's only been just over half an hour, 40 minutes. Yeah, okay. So let's get started here. Okay. Okay, let's go. So it's time to actually play the games. Oh yeah, that's right. Starts with bar CPM. Because it wants to be different. Loading Wizard's Lair. Ben, hope all ye who enter here. This is a demo, I think. Oh no, it's not a demo. Oh well, let's go. Not a demo. Key. And basically this game is... Don't touch the skull, if I remember. This game is basically This is basically what you got if you didn't have attic attack. Oh. The knights kill you instantly. There's a lift. Oh boy. It is very easy to die. There's no other doors here. Enter the level you're required to be transported. I don't remember the codes. Nope. Oh, guess we have to go back. Go this way. Oh! Jeez. Running out of lives already. Oh, geez, that thing kills you instantly too. Ammo. So you have limited ammo. Food. So open eventually. Here we go. Okay, speed you up. There's an extra life. And that'll be energy. Door's gonna open. Here we go. I'm out of weapons. Ah, we're a little screwed. Oh, here we go. There's some ammo. Oh. There you go. Cave level to hollow level. That's how you spell cave. Oh, we found a piece. Piece of the golden line. That's a door. Spell. Turn all your gold into 10 keys, 10 rings. Plenty of keys and rings at this moment. Diamonds. 40% more enemies. 69% more weapons. I need weapons! Door here. Still gonna open? Oh, it's a key. Locked door. Oh, more weapons. Good. Oh, this thing kills you. God damn it. Use the key every time. Use the key every time you go through those certain types of doors. Because I guess they relock themselves or something. Oh, there's energy. That's that. No lives left. That's 16% of the Lair ventured. 37 objects, 1 piece of the golden line out of 4. Okay. 6th place. Woo! Let's try again. Food already, huh? Oh, don't go back in there. It's a waste of keys. I think that gives you invincibility. That's good. Well, we know levels now. Running out of diamonds here. We get the diamonds, I guess. More diamonds. Oh, jeez. Oh. Diamond here. Need more weapons. Alright, have a good nap. Maybe we'll see you later then. Oh. I think that lets me go through the red snake. Yeah. Now, ooh. Crypt. Okay. It's another level. It's the 3rd level we now know the password for. Oh, I'm out of keys. Get some keys. Only 3 keys. Can't go through that. Through that fireplace. I'm out of keys again. I think weapons might be more important than keys. But really? Yeah, I lost both things, so that's useless. Let's go down. No gold to cast spell. Well, that was a waste. Some weaponry. Back up here again. No keys. He's all my life. Okay. Oh. 19%. No pieces found. Okay. One last attempt here. Oh, god damn it. What do you want to do first before I go around here? Down here? Oh no, so I came in this way. I'll put it open, I guess. Oh, this will work out. Ah, jeez. Dying here. Go down, see what's down. See, they use more weaponry. Gold cut. There's a waste again. Well, I could get past it and get to the door. I think I'll stay down here for a bit to start with. Alright, no doors here. This is the only door, okay. Oh, there you go, this is why I did stick around. I'm out of weaponry. Oh. Oh no, these things kill you instantly. How am I supposed to get past that skull? Come on. Oh, like that. There you go. Perfect. So nobody with me. Oh, with me finally. More weaponry. Oh. I ain't got any keys left. That's that. 14%. Okay. Okay, we'll head on to the next game. Quite in there. Next game is Dragontorc. Like Untitled, this has been called an adventure movie because it combines the puzzling of adventures with sophisticated animation and lots of locations. Its predecessor, Avalon, hasn't been converted for the Amstrad, but this is an impressive opener for Marok the Mage in his fight to get the 5 crowns of Britain. Along the way, he faces constant danger, not least from his arch-enemy Morag the Shapeshifter. Yeah. You travel around using a move spell, which causes you to hover just off the ground, giving you control in all directions. And you can now get from place to place by moving into a pathway or bumping a door open and then passing through it. On your travels, you encounter many strange beasts and lots of objects. All of the characters are supposed to have sensory animation, but this merely means that they react differently to you depending on what you do to them. First thing you encounter elves and wisps. the former being timid but prepared to trade, and the latter being much more hostile. Many inhabitants and static objects will drain Marok's energy, which is represented by a flame on the status screen at the bottom of the screen. The screen also displays the spells you can pick up and use. These are on a vertically scrolling menu, and every time you gain a new magic power, the spell appears on the list. To inform you of your acquisition, the eyes of a demon at the top of the screen flash. Be careful though, since some spells can only be used a limited number of times. Second opinion. There's such a strong adventure element in this game that those in search for more rapid gratification could find themselves asking questions like, what on earth am I supposed to do? Followed by, and how am I supposed to do it? But it's worth persevering. The graphics, despite the flicker, are very imaginative, the puzzles are intriguing, and the whole thing will keep you going through many a long winter night. More here. Oh, there's more Wizard's Lair as well. 82% for Wizard's Lair. Next we sting to Attic Attack, I guess. Objects can be picked up and activated by using Marok and his faithful spirit-like servant. Marok just has to pass over something to pick it up, and if it's a spell, he can then activate it. Non-magical items need to be used by the servant, who can take things out of Marok's backpack to use, drop, or swap them. Energy can be replenished either with a spell or by using the mystical ley lines. These are pathways that Marok has to fly down pole position style, meeting energy providing or energy sapping objects on the way. Once you've got the hang of getting around, you can start investigating the many problems that have to be solved. There are over 250 locations, and most contain something of interest. You're going to have difficulties cracking sections of the game, but the instructions contain some handy hints, and the general style of solutions soon become familiar. In Whispered, you're starting your location. The main aim is to find the ley rod, which is concealed below in the vaults of Locris. With this, you can reveal ley cubes at the stone circles and travel to several other areas. Early on, it is worth searching everything with a servant, since you can trade with elves, recover a gem from the pool, and move stone slabs with Merlin's seal. All problems work in a sort of progression, so that you'll need one object to get another, and so on. These will eventually lead to the crowns and Merlin. One general tip is to be logical, i.e. keys open chests and doors. Runes and symbols may fit into or onto things and containers, like the chalice, are for carrying and depositing things. Good news, over 250 atmospheric locations, impressive 3D effect as you move around, many complicated tasks to complete, lots of other characters to interact with, plenty of imagination in the problems, scenario, and spells. Very rewarding when you crack a problem, a real adventure. Bad news, graphics can be quite flickery. Navigating through doorways can get frustrating. No quick rewards, you'll have to really work at it. 86%. Clear off toots. Yeah, clear off toots. Yeah, okay. And there's some more adverts. So yeah, okay. Let's start up Dragontorcing. Oh. Okay. Okay, here we go. Dragontorc is loading. Please wait. I used to know a bit of this game, but I've forgotten everything pretty much now. Select the joystick. Yeah. Play new game. Okay. Okay, this is our move. Seek the Lair rod. You got this fire head right next to you, and that's deadly. You don't want to touch it. What's this direction? Nothing. Up there. Go this way though. There's a thing. Okay, picked up the bow. Oh, hey, ooh. Okay. Oh, I ain't got many commands here. Oh, this is a servant. There we go. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea how to interact with this dude. Get back in there. No. I'm dying. This way. Weird hinge. Okay. And we did. Wonderful. Your rank is now Apprentice Magician. 0.0%. Hey, get away from me. I still have no idea what I'm doing. Go back to weird hinge. Where this is. What are you doing? Bow. question is, how do you use it? Well, let's go search for something else. This way. There's nothing in that direction, really? Oh yeah, that's where we came in there. This way. Oh, that's where that is. Okay. I presume we have to open this or something. But how? There's no space, no route that way. Dying already. I'm back here again. And dead. Okay, let's find the manual. It's supposed to have hints. Hints to get you started. You start off in Whispered with the spells Move, Servant, and Bane command. Select the spell, use up or down to wind the scroll. Yeah, we got that far. The arrow indicates the spell you need. Press fire once to select it and a second time to activate it. Yeah, we got that. Notice that it is Marok's astral projection which moves away. His body is left behind. I suggest that you take the seal of Merlin, use Servant, because you will need it later on. The Whispered is inhabited by wisps and elves. You can sample the arcade-style features of Dragontorc by selecting Bane and attacking the wisps, but be careful of your energy level. Explore the wood to collect the missile spell, the sickle, the herb, and other items. Find the stone slab lying in the forest and use the seal to get under it and into the lost vaults of Locris. Attack the skeletons in the vaults with missile, collecting further spells as you go. When you've completed Whispered and the vaults, you'll get a message from Merlin telling you where to go next. Okay. Start then. Okay. Try again. Don't move. Oh, yeah, the fire kills you, of course it does. Oh, you have to do it again to switch it off. Okay. Make a note of that. So do I pick this up then? Assuming this servant does that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. We've gone down somehow. Door opens. Skellington. Oh. The scroll got me. 0.3%. We're making progress. Oh, we get to continue. So we're actually continuing, are we? Some stuff. Got a rune. Right. Open the stupid door. Come on. Thank you. Oh geez, it drains you like. Ugh. Okay. Open. Open. Well, that didn't work out so well. That's the missile spell. jeez. Well, ah, you come through the door. Yeah, you just spawn right on top of him. That's not what I wanted. Nope. Well, Bane doesn't do much here. So how do I use missile then? Oh, close the door. Oh, they can open the door on their own, huh? Oh, through the doorway. Okay. We got past 1%. How are we supposed to deal with the? I don't know how you're supposed to deal with the skeletons though. Yeah, they can open the doors on their own. We found missile again. 2.3%. We're making. There we go. We've got missile. The question is, how many times can we use it? To the door, please. Open. 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 Damn it. Just door, please. Come on. Open. 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 Doors. Anything in here? Nope. Dead. Oh, missile. Okay, we're making progress here. 2.8%. Oh, we did. From something. Minor magician. We're making progress. Oh, I see a chest. Probably need a key for that, I guess. Haven't found any keys yet. Missed. Guess we can't destroy that with... Hey, that door opens. We're at 3%. Got him. Nothing in there. Another chest. And another chest. Where is find... No. Keys and so on too. Oh. I suppose you can blast them open. Nope, of course not. That'd be too easy. What's a thing? Chalice. Ow. The servant can close doors for you too. That's all. Chalice. Okay. I'll stand here. No, don't put that on there. No. Okay, guess not. Well, I don't know what you're supposed to put on there, but whatever. It makes complete sense that this guy's got a question mark on the back of his hat. Yeah. Seems like it's hard to figure out what to do. We're at 3.6%. We must be making some progress. Oh, have we been here yet? Oh, we did. Those are eyes. Okay. Seems to me this door's locked. Yeah, servant can open closed doors. Well, at least in closed doors, but open. Oh, here you go. Can open doors. So that door's locked, I guess. Well, too much late to target anything. Yeah, I think we've seen enough of this for now. Probably not going to get that much further into it. But it's a starter. Made some progress, I guess. Anyway, we'll move on to the next game. Okay. Highsoft presents Amstrad C. Highsoft C is one of the most important products yet to be released for Amstrad computers. This compiler for the popular and effective C programming languages. A high specification, easy to use product. C is easy to use. Of course it is. $34.95 tape, $39.95 disc. Running compiler from tape. Okay. Next game is Master of the Lamps. Fairy stories usually talk about releasing genies from bottles, but here you've got to bung a few back in the lamps. The action is a cross between 3D flying carpet version of Pole Position and the music and colours game Simon. There are two types of quest and a practice mode. The quests are both composed of alternate sequences of flying a carpet through tunnels and then battling a genie in the test of memory, speed, and ears. The practice mode allows you to fly any one of the 21 tunnels aboard your magical carpet. The tunnels are comprised of diamond shapes which you have to fly through to avoid being knocked off your carpet. The early tunnels are fairly easy, just bending up and down or left and right, but later on they zigzag and twist all over the place, making your job extremely tough. Each tunnel is accompanied by a great little tune that bops away as you fly, combined with a cute little tilting carpet and movement effect. It makes a very slick stage. The quests are the 7 Trolls and the Throne Quest. In the former, you have to collect the 7 pieces of one lamp, whereas in the latter you have to get 3 lamps and fly all 21 tunnels. In 7 Trolls, you have to successfully complete a tunnel. You appear on a screen with 8 coloured gongs. You're now off your carpet and can walk around hitting gongs. Hitting one gong 3 times in a row summons the genie, who releases several coloured notes into the air. Once he has finished, the notes will descend toward you one by one, and you have to hit the right coloured gong to make them disappear. And each successful journey to the genie, there are more notes to deal with until you have made 7 trips. You'll fall off the carpet or get caught by a note, then you'll return to the beginning of the stage. You can have as many goes at a stage as you like, but you always start at the flying carpet stage. The Throne Quest is split into 3 sections of 7, in which you take to the 3 different genies. Everything is for the 7 trolls, except that you get the gong stage. Each of the 3 games behaves differently. The first genie gives both the colour and the tone of the notes he releases, but the colour disappears as soon as the notes have been released. The second game doesn't sound the notes, so you can't be guided by ear, but have to memorise all the notes' colours, which can disappear very, very fast. Third genie is the toughest of the lot, since he gives no colours at all. You have to pick up the notes purely by ear. Yeah. If you succeed in the throne quest, you are placed on the throne and rewarded with the Master of the Lamps music itself. All of the tunnels are tough, but a delight to watch, and the gong stages in the throne quest will stretch your memory and ears to the limit. Good news, terrific 3D flying carpet sequences. The accompanying music is great. Gong sequence is very testing. The best flying carpet simulation on the market. Bad news, there are only 2 sections. Flying through tunnels and bashing gongs may get uninteresting. 79%. It's a pretty decent in. Alright. Let's go. Okay. Yep, Master of the Lamps. Adapted by James Software Limited. Okay. Let's get started here. Okay. Alright, that's right. Up to the gong. Here's the genie. Green, yellow. So it's that one. That one there. That was easy enough. Now I testing this. Trouble with this section. Next section just goes up and down, but since up and down are like on a flight simulator, so it can be a little difficult like that. For whatever reason, up and down is a lot harder than left and right. I'm going to have to lead into it a little bit. Almost. we did it! Okay, what have we got? Yellow, blue. That didn't work. Did I do it too early? Let's do it all again. Go for the carpet again. Well, we go again. Oh! Damn it. Nothing else we can do here. Just walk onto it. Oh, jeez, that was close. Okay, what colors do we have this time? Here we go. This is going to get harder now. Oh jeez. Oh. I can only see a damn thing! How am I doing this? Alright, I won't argue. Okay, what do we got? Okay. Next stage. Whew. What do we got next? What's next? We go. Done. Radio. Next tunnel. We're going up and down again, isn't it? Yep. Oh. Got the controls confused again. Ugh. Do it again. I get the thing got infinite lives for some reason. Must be a train version or something. Whatever. Oh. Controls are hard. Go down. Ah. Oh jeez. Up, 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 up. Jeez. Up, 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 up. Mm. Whew, just. Okay. Here's your genie. Green, yellow. No, that way, this way. Yeah. And I'm probably gonna get the super hard track now. Oh. Oh dear. Whew. Did it somehow. Okay. How evil is this trip going to be? It's supposed to be should be the final one, isn't it? Oh, short. That seems short. Okay, what do we got? Blue, purple, blue. Oh, that's brown. Nope. Too late. Oh, gotta do it all again. Okay. Cause you got this time. A light blue here. Brown. There we go. Oh, I think we killed the genie. Game over. Press enter to play. Yeah, we did. Probably with cheating, from what I can gather. There you go. This is an interesting game, though, at least. Anyway, we'll move on to the next. Okay. Oh no. Next game is Brian Jack's Superstar Challenge. Anything Dave Thompson can do, can bet Brian Jacks will want to try as well. So here's another joystick busting, wrist snapping, hand cramping bout of athleticism. 8 events have been taken from the TV series Superstars and converted into computer events where you have to compete with old BJ himself. There are 4 events on each side of the tape, and you have to load them separately, making 2 different games. One side is the 100 meters archery, cycling, and football, while the other has 66 meters swimming. 66 meters? Squat thrusts, canoeing, and arm dips. In each event, you compete against Brian with a screen showing both men and their project progress. The 100 meters and canoeing are the most straightforward events, since all you have to do is wiggle the joystick or hammer those keys as fast as you can. For these events, you're given a power gauge on the right of the screen, which shows you how much you're putting into it. If you can keep up 3/4 of full power, you're doing well. The only other thing to watch out for is the ropes in canoeing. They'll slow you down if you bump into them. The swimming and cycling are also mostly a matter of hard wrangling, but have a couple of minor complications. In the swimming, you have to take a breath every so often, and until you do, your power is greatly reduced. If, however, you take a breath when you don't need one, this also slows you down. In the cycling, your bike has 5 gears, and you have to work through these to get to full speed. Yeah, that's annoying. The problem is that if you tire and slow down towards the end of the race, you drop back through the gears. In the 100 meters in cycling, you're given a side view of the races. In the swimming and canoeing, it's an overhead view, but for the squat thrusts and arm dips, you switch to a gym. The squat thrusts are where you lie in a press-up position. You have to move your feet forward and back between 2 points behind you. This is done by hammering on alternate keys or joystick movement in the required direction. About 60 seconds to do as many as you can. The arm dips are a similar test, but you merely have to press a button to change direction once you have it dipped down or stretched upwards. The archery and football are much more events of skill. For archery, you have an overhead view of yourself and a target. The target moves right to left, i.e. descends the screen. You have to set the elevation of the crossbow and time the bolt's release, taking into consideration the wind speed and direction that is set to the start of the event. And in football, you are given a 3D view of a goal ahead of you, and you have to dribble through 4 cones to get to it. And then you have to try to score against a computer goalie. For each set of 4 events, you start on the easiest level, and if you beat Brian on points across all 4, you move to a higher level where Brian is even tougher. The graphics are good for each event, although there isn't much in the way of sound effects. It provides a different range of events to those in Daddy Thompson's Decathlon, but they're not as slickly done or as addictive. Good news, 8 exhausting events, good graphics throughout, a tough opponent who gets tougher, good for exercising the arm, breaking the arm. Bad news, changing directions for the dips is incredibly frustrating. I couldn't find a way to score a goal in the football, and there's no help in the instructions. No 2-player option. You can only load 4 events at a time. You can't practice events singly. 67%. So mildly average. Okay. Let's get this set up then. Okay. Not in English, because of course it's not. I'll start with first group of events. Joystick or keyboard? Joystick. Fire a space to continue. Okay, here we go. 100 meters. On your marks. Get set. Hey, we're in the lead. How about that? Oh, keep going, keep going, keep going. The record is 11.3. How the hell are you going to get 11.3? Be superhuman. Okay, well that was easy. Too low. It's too damn low. Still too low. What is the elevation that we need here? There we go. About 5, apparently. Well, okay, what's next? Oh, that's right, it's cycling, isn't it? Oh, God. Oh, okay. Gear 1. Oh no! Got the gear 4, that's about it. Oh no, we're falling. Oh, we're falling again. Oh, we're getting up to 5. Oh no. My fingers can only hold so much. I'm supposed to get 38.2 seconds for the record. Come on. Oh god. Well, 1 point each. Get the thing that Brian Jacks goes faster if you go faster. Well, we got 1 point each. Wonderful. What's the next event? Oh god, it's a soccer. Wrong side. What a goal! Well, that was lucky. We'll go get to the other side. On the wrong side. Get your facts straight. You missed. Just have to. Oh, wrong side again. Keep the speed down a bit when I'm doing the goal, I guess. Missed. Whoops. Hey, I won. Somehow. You've won on level 1. BJ will try harder. Time to get our asses kicked now. Nice, get set. Oh, yep. Still nowhere near 11.3. Archery. Right, we know where the elevation is. It's around about 5 degrees, which makes perfect sense. Oh, no wind. Ow. Oh. Too wide here. 140. We gotta get our asses kicked now. Oh boy, cycling. Oh, we got to gear 5. We got to gear 5. Let's go. Run. Move. Keep it up. Keep it. Go, 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 go. Oh no, we're down. Oh no, we're losing speed. Oh, hands are getting tired. Oh, we got out to. Oh no, we got out there. We got to get 5 again. Still losing. We're gonna lose like badly. We'd be in last time at least. I don't think 5 digits are really necessary for the score somehow. Oh, jeez. Soccer. Missed. Dang it. I missed. God damn it. It's hard to tell when you get about to shoot. Yeah, got one. Not enough, but whatever. 112. Hey, we actually beat him somehow in that. Not enough though. Okay, that's for the events. We'll restart and we'll start the other games, the other events. Joystick. What are we staying with? I'll go to the swimming. Ear. 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 It's a tie. Well, it's a tie. This isn't so hard, is it? This probably doesn't need to be 60 seconds, this event. 30 would have done. It's not an A, supposed to do 96 in 60 seconds. I just barely did 60. 1 a second. That's 1.5 a second. So I can need autofire to win get any records. So what's the next event? Master canoeing. Go. Ropes. I think I'm losing this one. Ropes. Well, that's pretty close, I guess. 20 points difference. It's rough on the points. Okay, arm dips is the only feet left, isn't it? This is hard. This is hard to figure out. Oh, gee, come on. This doesn't make sense. We're getting somewhere. I don't think we're winning this one though. Come on, you can do it. He's gone twice as many as we have. Oh, What's the result? We win! Means we can do a second loop. Nope. You guys can loop again. On your marks. Yeah. Close. Okay, let's get this. At least the squat thrust is easy. Still nowhere near 96. Okay. This will be enough of a lead to keep for the rest of the game. Okay. Let's rest that up. Rest a bit. Alright. Canoeing. Your marks. Get set. Losing. Ropes. Not by much. Just under a second difference. Okay. How badly are we going to lose the arm dips? Because it makes little sense. Let's go for it. See what happens. Go on, you can do it. Come on, Come on, dude. Makes little sense. We didn't get double what we got last time. I suppose it's improvement. Hey, we beat level 2. That's 2 loops. Okay, I think I'll leave it at that before my wrists drop off. We get the idea. This is the game now. We'll just switch back to the magazine. See what the next game is. Okay. We did Master of the Lamps. Okay, next game is Macadam Bumper. That's a pinball game. A French pinball game. Pinball has always been a popular game for converting to micros, although most pinball wizards would rather have the real thing. Computer versions have often suffered from unrealistic ball movement or bad table design, but this offering from France has no such problems. Okay. The game comes with its own design screen and a score table on the left. There's a scantily clad lady on it, or a naked one if you buy the naughty version mail order. Okay, make a note of that. And score counters for 4 players. There are also bonus lights for extra balls and specials. The initial screen has stacks of features on it with 3 pairs of flippers, 1 pair on the upper half of the screen, and the launcher on the right. You have left and right flipper controls as well as left and right jolt controls for when the ball is headed straight off the table. Other features include the usual circular thumpers, elastic-sided blocks, spring-loaded holes, and targets. Targets are your main method of scoring, and when you knock them all down, you get large bonuses depending on how many times you do it. Up to 4 players can play, and each one gets 5 balls with which to try to earn a high score. If you tire of the starting layout, you can modify it and create your own masterpiece. We've got a table editor. The first things you can change are the parameters and values of the table features. You can determine the slope, elasticity, speed, tilt sensitivity, don't jolt too much, and stroboscope. The last of these makes the ball disappear at intervals so that you are playing blind. Why would you want that? You can also change the values of the various scoring obstacles, the bouncing force, and when the bonuses are given. So you can change the actual layout of the table or create a completely new one. You can put in or remove any of the standard features and alter their colours to suit your tastes. Holes, flippers, thumpers, lines, targets, bumpers, and a drawing capability are all there. Once you've designed the table, you can save it for later or use it as an entry in PCS's competition to win a real pinball table. The ball nips around pretty fast and smooth with speedily reacting flippers. The initial layout is a good one with no traps but plenty of high scoring possibility if you've got the skill and flipper timing. Second opinion. Despite the lack of physical effort, pinball can be an enjoyable game on a micro. PSS's French import is certainly the best available on the Amstrad. The ball behaves very realistically, and as long as you're not distracted by the picture of Fifi, you should get a decent game. Good news, excellent pinball simulation. If you say so. Ball movement and table features are realistic. Screen design facility adds lasting interest. 4-player competitions can be quite exciting. Bad news, even with screen design, it's a one-screen game. It's pinball, what do you want? Pinball may have a limited appeal. I don't know about that. There's always that element of luck in the bounce. 72%. Okay. Okay, let's start it up then. This will probably be our last game of the night, so let's get it set up here. I think this was published by Lair in France, wasn't it? How do you spell it? Okay. Okay. Is this new short for nude? We'll avoid that one. Yeah. Oh, it's aeroformatic. That's right. I'll fix that. Okay. Of course, it's in French. I think J is to play it, I think. Yep. Okay. Just gotta remember the keys are now. I did figure out what the keys were at one point, but clearly they weren't obvious enough. Well, P is credits, I guess. Ah. Okay. Yes, that's 4 players, huh? Okay. Okay, E ends. Okay. Okay, we just want 1 player. Okay. It's the X is left flipper. 4 slashes right flipper. Both at the same time pulls back the plunger. That makes perfect sense. This is realism, apparently. Oh. Wait, a bonus. Oh. 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 3 balls, that's all. Okay, try again. Try again. Oh, come on. This isn't exactly highly realistic. That's probably better than Advanced Pinball Simulator. But probably not as good as Time Scanner. Oh. Went right through that. That's. Oh. Okay. Try again. Yep, very realistic ball physics here. Oh. Oh. I have no idea what the nudge buttons are. Yeah, I never tend to use them anyway, personally, but whatever. Oh, boo. Be worse. Oh, time are we at here? Get another go. Go. Ah. Oh, this is going terribly. Oh. It's getting worse. Oh, yeah, that's realistic physics right there. Ah. Okay, try again. We're still on last. We've still got a ball left here. Oh, God damn it. 100,000 again. Just. Alright. One last attempt here. Oh,